Hello students, welcome to my class. In today's class, we are going to learn the most important topic, functions of the chapter Relations and Functions of class 11. So we have already completed the topic relation. The relation topic is the basic for this concept function. So if you have a clear idea of the topic relation, you won't find any difficulty in understanding the topic functions. So what is a function? Now we will see what is a function. A function is a special type of relation. So what is a function? A function is a special type of relation. So you will have a doubt what type of relations we can call as a function. So you will have this question in your mind. What type of relations we can call as a function, or what are the properties a relation should possess so that we can call that relation as a function. Okay, so now we are going to see, so through an example, we are going to see the concept function. So let us take two set A and B. So let A is equal to set 1, 2, 3. And B is equal to set 4, 5, 6. So we have two non-empty sets A and B. We are going to define few relations on these two sets. So first relation R1 from set A to B is equal to set of all ordered pair XY such that Y is greater than X, where X belongs to A and Y belongs to B. So this is our first relation. Actually in relation, when I explained the relation concept, we have seen these examples there. So here we have to find out the elements of the relation R1. So here the condition is Y is greater than X. So what are the elements of the relation R1? We are going to write the elements of relation R1. So we will start with the first element of set A, 1, 4. Here this ordered pair satisfies the relation Y is greater than X. Next element 1, 5. We can write 1, 6, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. So here we got the first relation R1, the elements of the relation R1 we got here. Now we are going to define another relation R2. So R2 is equal to set of all ordered pair XY such that Y is equal to X plus 3, where X belongs to A and Y belongs to B. So we are going to write the element of the second relation R2, that is set of all Y, X ordered pair XY, where Y is equal to X plus 3. So we will start with the first element of set A, 1. Second element should be 3 more than the first element, that is 1 and 4. Then the next element is 2, 5. Then 3, 6. So these are the elements of the second relation R2. Now we will define the third relation, set of all XY such that Y is equal to X plus 4, where X belongs to A and Y belongs to B. Here the relationship between the first element, second element is 4 more than the first element. So we are going to write the elements of this relation R3. So we will start with the first element of set A, 1, 4 more than the first element, that is 1, 5 and 2, 6. So the elements of the third relation are 1, 5 and 2, 6. So we have defined here 3 relations. Now we are going to see which of these 3 relations are functions. So before going into this, what is a function? Definition of the function we will see now. So a relation, this is the definition of function given in our NCERT textbook definition. A relation F from set A to set B is called a function if every element of A has one and only one image in set B. So this is the definition of function given in the textbook. I will explain one more time. A relation f from set A to B is called a function. When we can call a relation as a function, this is the condition. Every element of, it's very important, every element of A has one and only one image in set B. This condition only. If the relation satisfies this condition, then we can call that relation as a function. Now we will start with the first relation. Here we are going to represent the relation in arrow diagram. So I am going to draw here set A and set B, and the elements 1, 2, 3 are the elements of first set A, and 4, 5, 6 are the elements of second set. I am going to represent this relation using arrow diagram. So 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. So one has image 4, one has image 5 and 6. Then similarly we have 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. So 2 is related to 4, 5 and 6. Again we have 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. So 3 is related to 4, 5 and 6. So here if you see, we will move on to this definition. Every element of A, so every element of A has one and only one image. So we have already discussed what is an image. Image is the second element in the ordered pair. So image, one has image 4. Here if you see in this relation, one has image 4, one has image 5 and one has image 6. So how many images one has here? 3 images here we have. So for 1 we have 3 images. Now similarly you consider the second element 2. 2 also has 3 images here, 4, 5, 6. And for the third element of A, that is 3. 3 also has images 4, 5, 6. So whether this relation satisfies this condition? No, because here the elements of A, that is the elements of A has more than one image. So this condition is not satisfied by this relation. So we cannot call this relation as a function. We cannot call it as a function. Clear? So this is the meaning, actually meaning you have to understand it very clearly. If every element of A has one and only one image in set B, then such relations we can call as a function. Now we will move on to the second relation. We will check whether the second relation is a function or not. So here again we will represent in arrow diagram. So here the set A and B, 1, 2, 3 are the elements, and 4, 5, 6 are the elements of set B. Now if you see here, 1 is related to 4, or 1 has image 4 and 2 has image 5 and 3 has image 6. Now if you see here, every element has image. Yes, every element of A has image in set B. What about how many images? A1 has only one image 4. 2 has only one image 5. 3 has only one image 6. So every element of A has one and only one image in set B. So this condition is satisfied by the relation R2. This condition is satisfied in relation R2. So relation R2 is a function here. We can say that this R2 is a function. Now we will move on to the next relation, that is R3. So here if you see in R3, A, B, elements of A 1, 2, 3, elements of B 4, 5, 6. Now we are going to represent in arrow diagram. 1 is related to 5 and 2 is related to 6. Yes. Now if you see here in third relation R3, whether this relation satisfies this condition. What is the first thing? Every element of A has an image in B. Whether every element of A has an image? No, because here if you see, the element 3 does not have any image in set B. So this first condition itself, it is not satisfying. So we can say R3 is not a function. So we can write R3 is not a function. So out of these three relations, we got only R2 is a function. So now we can define this function in another words. We can write this as function when we can call a relation as a function. Okay, a relation F from a non-empty set A to a non-empty set B if the first condition is domain of F. So domain of F is equal to A. So domain of F should be equal to A. And the second condition, no two distinct ordered pairs. No two distinct ordered pairs have same first element. Have same first element. Okay, so in other words, we can define function as a relation F from a non-empty set A to a non-empty set B if domain of F is equal to A and no two distinct ordered pairs have a same first element. So we will check, we will start with the R1. Here we will find out the domain of R1. We are going to write the domain of R1. So what do you mean by domain of a relation? The collection of all the first element in the ordered pair. So here what we are getting 1, 2, 3. So here we are getting the domain 1, 2, 3 is nothing but A. Yes, this is satisfying the first condition. But what about the second condition? No two distinct ordered pairs have the same first element. So we will check the ordered pairs in the relation R1. Here if you see, these three ordered pairs have the same first element. The next three elements, if you check, the same first element. Again we can have the same first element in the next three elements. So the second condition is not satisfied by R1. That is why it is not a function. Now we will move on to the second relation R2. Here if you write the domain, so domain of R2 is equal to set of all first element, that is 1, 2 and 3, which is equal to A. This is our set A. And what about no two distinct pairs have same first element? Here if you check, no ordered pair have a same first element. So R2 satisfies both the condition. So we can say that the relation R2 is a function. Now the third relation, if you see domain, we will calculate the domain of R3. So domain of R3 is equal to set 1, 2. First element collection 1, 2, which is not equal to A. So here we can say that domain of R3 is equal to 1, 2, which is not equal to A. So R3 is not a function. So you have to understand these two concepts when you learn function. First one, definition of function. A relation F from A to B is called a function if every element of A has one and only one image in set B. And the second definition, in other words, we can say that when we can call a relation as a function, the domain of F should be equal to A and no two distinct ordered pairs have the same first element. So why I am repeating this? Because this concept you should understand very clearly. It's a very important concept. Now we will see example question. Example 10, let n be the set of natural numbers and the relation R be defined on n such that R is equal to set of all ordered pair xy such that y is equal to 2x where x comma y belongs to n. What is the domain, codomain and the range of R? Is this relation a function? So here it is given that R is the relation R is defined on n, that is R is from n to n. It is defined as set of all ordered pair xy such that y is equal to 2x where x comma y belongs to n. So first we will see what are the elements of this relation. It is given that the relation is defined from natural number to natural number. So if you see here, first I am drawing first set and the second set, both are natural number. I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. here. So here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. So now you see here, if you take every element of n, so if you are taking x is equal to 1, then you will get y is the double of the first element. That is, you will get 1, 2 as the ordered pair. If you take 2, you will get 4 as the second element, and you will get the ordered pair as 2, 4. And the third ordered pair is 3, 6, 4, 8, etc. This is an infinite set because here n is an infinite set. So the relation is also an infinite set. Now we will represent this relation using arrow diagram. So 1 is related to 4. 2 is related, 1 is related to 2, 2 is related to 4, 3 is related to 6, 4 is related to 8 and 5 is related to 10, like that it will go. So here if you see, first question is what is the domain? Domain is the collection of all the first element in the ordered pair. So here if you see all the elements in the collection of natural numbers are the domain here, because if you see we are taking the elements from natural number as the first element. So when you take the collection of all first element, we will get the collection of natural number only. Set 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. only we are getting, that is domain is n. Now what about the codomain? Codomain is the whole second set. So codomain is the whole second set, that is also n. Here the second set is n. So codomain is also n. Now what is the range? So actually range is the collection of all the second element. If you see here, what are the second element? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. So this is nothing but actually this is the set of all even natural numbers. Set of all even natural numbers. So this is the range. So for the given function, we have got the domain as n, set of natural number, and codomain also n, set of natural number, and the range is the collection of all even natural number. Now we have one more question in this. Is this relation a function? So we have to check the two conditions. First condition, all the elements of first set should have an image in the second set, and it should have one and only one image. So these two conditions we have to verify here. So here if you see, 1 is related to 2, 2 is related to 4, 3 is related to 6. If you take any element in the collection of natural numbers, we can find out a number in the again in the natural number. That too only one number only we can find out. That is each number in the natural number collection is related to only one element. So we can say that this relation R is a function here. So and another method also we have the domain of R. We have to check the domain of R. It should be the first set. Here we already got domain of R is equal to n. And the second condition, no two distinct ordered pair will have the same first element. If you see here, the ordered pairs we got as the element of R, we have no two distinct pairs are having the same first element. So it satisfies both the conditions. So we can say that R is a function. Now the next example. Example 11. Examine each of the following relations given below and state in each case giving reasons whether it is a function or not. So here we have three relations. We have given three relations. The first relation, you have to check each relation and you have to say whether the relation is a function or not. So we will start with the first relation. Here 2, 1 ordered pair we will check 2, 1, 3, 1 and 4, 1. Here the first element are 2, 3 and 4. So these 2, 3, 4, has only one image, so this is a function. So the first relation is a function. Now we will move on to the second relation. Here the ordered pair are 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4. So here if you see the first two ordered pair, the first element is same. So we have already learned the definition of functions. No two distinct ordered pair will have the same first element. So that condition is not satisfied by this relation. So this is not a function. This relation is not a function. Now what about the third relation? Here it is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. Here if you see the domain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the first element has unique image, that is only one image. So we can say that this relation is also a function. So now you are very clear this function concept. Function, when we can say a relation is a function, this relation should have every element of the first element should have one and only one image in the second cell. So we can say that out of these three relations, the first one and the third one are function and the second one is not a function. Example 12. Let n be the set of natural numbers. Define a real valued function f from n to n by f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Using this definition, complete the table given below. So here, before doing this sum, we have to learn two more terms, that is real valued function. What do you mean by real valued function? If a function has either R or subset of R as range, we can call it as a real valued function. So real valued function, the definition is very simple only. So real valued function, when we can call a function as a real valued function, if it has R or subset of R. R is a collection of real numbers, set of all real numbers. If the range of the function is R or subset of R, then we can call that function as a real valued function. And we have one more function, real function. Another one function is there, that is real function. If the domain is also R or subset of R. If the domain is also R or subset of R, then we can call that function as a real function. So these two concepts, it is very simple. Real valued function, when we can call a function as a real valued function, if the range is R or subset of R, range should be R or subset of R, then such functions we can call as real valued function. And if the domain is also R or subset of R, then we can call it as a real function. Here in this question, if you see f from n to n, so what is the range? Anyway, range will be elements of n. N is the set of natural number, and you know that natural number is a subset of set of all real number. That is why they have mentioned f as a real valued function. So again I am repeating, second range is nothing but a subset of the second set. And what about second set? Second set is natural number, collection of natural number which is a subset of real number. So we can call this function f as a real valued function. Now it is defined that f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. So here what we have to find is, we have to take values of x. Here we have given values of x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these values are given for x. We have to find out f value we have to find out. So it's very simple. You have to substitute these values so that you will get a function f of that value, that is y value you will get. Here in the first question, you substitute here 1, that is 2 into 1 plus 1, that is 2 plus 1, this is equal to 3. So this y value for the first element 1, the value of y is 3. Similarly for x is equal to 2, that is f of 2 you have to find out. So in this rule we will substitute x is equal to 2. That is, you will get 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1 5. So you will get your value as 5. The similar way you have to do for other values of x. When x is equal to 3, we can find f of 3 as 2 into 3 plus 1, that is 6 plus 1, that is equal to 7. Then x is equal to 4. F of 4 is equal to 2 into 4 plus 1, that is 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. Similarly, we can do for the other values. 2, here if you substitute 5, 2 5s are 10, 10 plus 1 11, then 13, and here it is 15. So we got the values of y for the given values of x. So we have completed here the topic functions. In my next class, we will see some special functions and their graph. So if you like my channel, you can share and subscribe. Your subscription, my motivation.